So we're back.
Exactly. I got kicked out of like by Instagram. I don't know what happened.
Oh, well, you said the
Just so
secret code
annoying.
word. Yeah.
So let's like in 5 minutes just for YouTube. Let's quickly go through our top threes in 5 minutes.
Hmm.
Um, and then the bottom countries once again, and then actually we can come to the end of the live stream quick,
Okay.
slowly. Okay,
Sure.
just for YouTube. So let's do the YouTube intro shortly.
Hmm.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Do Spawn, the channel that awards the 12 points and also your favorite boutique Eurovision vlog. I'm Khan, and in today's video we are going to talk about our winners and losers of day 5. Today the second rehearsals of 14 semi-final 1 countries have happened, and we as 3 team members have followed the rehearsals from the online press center, and yeah, we would like to just give you our our recap of the day, our live streams after each rehearsal happened on Instagram, and also we uploaded them to YouTube so you can check them out. And as usual, I'm Khan, and I'm joined by
Hi, I'm Rin.
exactly. That was a long intro, but yeah. So, um, by the way, I have to say that we actually have recorded this, but I got kicked out. Like there was a technical error on Instagram, so we
Yeah.
are quickly going through our top threes for YouTube as well. And Rin, let's start with you. Who was your winner of the day?
My winner of the day was Greece.
Great. So we are agreeing on this because my winner is also Greece.
Exactly. And Sarah, who is also with us today, she has a different winner, so I think that's probably worth mentioning. And her winner
Exactly.
of the day was Moldova.
hmm Yeah, just quick thoughts on Greece, like a couple of words. Why do you think they like why did they win?
Well, today Greece won for me because she was flawless.
hmm
Vocally, staging, costuming, everything was flawless. I literally could not think of anything negative to say about her.
hmm Same. Everything was so on point that it had to be number one. Like when I started to do the list, Greece on top and bottom, another country that I will not mention at this point, but Greece definitely deserved it.
Yeah,
In
absolutely.
second place,
In second place, I had Latvia.
teacher Sellers. Great.
Yeah.
Well, my second place is also Latvia.
And it was also Sarah's second place as well. So we all
Exactly.
agreed that Latvia was the second best performance of today. Um,
Yeah, quick thoughts on Latvia.
yeah, they were just such high energy. They brought the party to the stage. They just gave it everything. They have nothing to lose, that kind of attitude. We have nothing to lose, so we're just going to throw everything we have at it. And it was just so fun.
hmm
And also quality, like the staging was expensive.
Exactly. That was one of the most sleek and expensive looking stagings. And
Hmm.
also, I'm really surprised that I'm saying this once again, but I'm really surprised that we saw this as the first rehearsal of the day.
Hmm.
Albania wasn't broadcasted on the online platform. So this was the first rehearsal of the day, and only one country could top Latvia for me. Because I
Yeah.
think for me, because Latvia isn't a song that is in my radar, that wasn't in my radar, but at this point, I'm really thinking about a Latvian qualification. Like, I'm considering it seriously. But let's
Well,
see how that goes.
I think everyone who follows us knows by now that I love Latvia, so I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
you're the stand in the house. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was our second place
Yeah.
collectively.
Collective
And
second place.
exactly. And third place. Who was your third?
My third place was Ukraine.
hmm And my third place was also Ukraine.
Yeah.
We have the exact same
We had the
top three.
exact same top three, and that almost never happens, but today it did. Ukraine for me, they were a song that I liked, but I wasn't really like fully behind it. But today's performance really sold me. I liked the staging a lot. The singer's voice is just really beautiful, and that really gave me goosebumps. It was a moment, and it was just really well done. And yeah, they definitely deserve to be up there in the top three in comparison to all the other performances that we had today.
hmm Yeah. looking at today's lineup, I had no choice to put this in my top three. I was actually the least enthusiastic one in the team about this
Hmm.
staging. I still think this has some issues, mostly regarding the colors scheme of the staging. Uh, scheme, it's not a word.
Yeah, scheme. Yeah, color
The
scheme.
color scheme, yeah.
Mm.
So, I didn't. I still don't think that orange, black and white, and blue fit so well. Orange and blue, yes, on their own, but when the eyes appear, it's just visually not appealing to me personally. But still, regardless of my amount of love, this is gonna do so well, and this is still a contender to win. So,
Yeah,
and also
absolutely.
given the situation that they have gone through, this is a really good job. Like the staging is
Yeah, it's
great.
amazing. Sarah
Sada.
had a different third place. Her
Mhm.
third place went to Greece, actually.
Mhm.
So, which is okay, which is fine. We'll forgive her. That's
Mhm.
okay.
So, Sada had Moldova as her winner. Let's also
Hmm.
quickly like mention some points that we noted down about Moldova. I think this was really fun and and also taking their slot in the running order into consideration. This is a perfect place to be in for Moldova because this is
Mm.
following a bunch of countries that are really either emotionally so heavy or just giving nothing. And I'm mentioning Bulgaria there. Hi, Bulgaria. Um, I mean, after watching these countries, um, this this was the
A breath
performance
of
that we
fresh
needed.
air, right? Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. No, I thought it was a really great performance. I mean, the song is chaotic, but it worked on the stage. And
Hmm.
I mean, they brought it to life. And I just really liked it. I thought there were some really cute moments. And I mean, yeah, as you said, the running order will really help this song.
Hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that from here we can move on to our last place of the day, which
Hmm.
is like the most negative part of this video, obviously.
Yeah.
So, who was your last place?
My last place went to, very sadly, went to Croatia. It was hard for me. It's been a song that I've really liked all season, but based on today's performances, um, it was it was not the best performance, and there were lots of technical problems for Mia, which may have had some impact. But um, yeah, it was not on today.
Hmm. Yeah. I don't feel anything towards this song, and obviously the rehearsal didn't also help that. It's also my last place of the day, and
Hmm.
I was really sure about that, like doing the list as I also mentioned. This in many aspects is like really off-putting and not appealing. Uh, this is also so boring. Like I know that there are a lot of Croatian fans out there watching our videos. Like don't get me wrong, we love. I mean, I personally love Dora, but I just don't like this song. I just don't connect with it.
Yeah, you've
It's
never connected with the song, whereas I've
exactly.
I've connected with this song and really
Yeah.
really liked this song. So for me, it was really disappointing today to have to put it in my last spot. Let's mention though that she did surprise us in take two with busting out the Croatian verses, oh,
That.
like half the song in
Mhm.
Croatian, and that was really cool. And it
Mhm.
sounds beautiful. And yeah, I'm really pleased that she's made the switch to Croatian for the last part of the song.
Mhm. It's probably too late for that, but if they change the outfit and the staging concept and the lights, basically everything, it will probably work for me. But at this point, I don't see any universe where I will put Croatia through and will be convinced by the stage
Yeah,
performance.
I think it was also Sarah's last place as well, right?
Probably.
Yeah, no, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, well, what else do we got? I think it's. I mean, let's also quickly mention the other two countries in our bottom three
Hmm.
without the reasons. Who were them for you?
Okay, so for me, my bottom three were Croatia, Bulgaria, and Denmark.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I had Croatia, Slovenia, and Bulgaria, the Balkans. Like I don't have anything against them, but just coincidence.
Yeah.
I love me a Boston ballad and banger. So, and that actually leaves us with Albania. Like
Mhm.
I wanna quickly talk about some countries that today stood out
Mhm.
either positively or negatively, and
Yep.
Albania is one of them. And I absolutely love this song. This is my probably first place at this point. Like the personal, emotionally attached person
Your
to this city.
absolutely subjective opinion.
I mean, okay, so this was, I think this is the controversial act, the most
Mm.
talked about act in this rehearsal season already. Um, by like there were a lot of things happening in the past couple of days. I'm not gonna mention that, but today I think okay, I like the outfit change. Though
Yeah.
many people didn't like it, but I actually like
Wow.
it.
I
The
also
first
liked it.
The first one wasn't really expensive looking, to be honest.
Yeah.
I actually like the choreo as well. For me, the issues were, and that's a big issue, camera angles, and that
Mm.
they are so bad. Like they are so. I mean, there are a lot of zoom out shots, like far away shots. And this is a really intimate performance, like really sensual performance. And to deliver that, it has to be zoomed in. Like there's a lot of skin contact going on
Mm.
between the dancers and Ronella and the girl. So it really has to be in the center of this performance. Whereas if you zoom out from the performance, it's just like loses its
Yeah,
impact.
the impact a little bit. Yeah.
And that helicopter part, it's like a highlight of the season.
Mm.
But in this clip that people could watch on the YouTube channel, it was just a random moment. I was so devastated by how this went. Like
Yeah.
this was
I mean,
transferred to the people.
to to be fair though, we only got to see the first take. So often, we saw today that in subsequent takes for other
Camera angles
artists,
are a constant
they,
problem, I would say. Ronella also
yeah,
complained about that.
yeah. Well, hopefully she'll be able to fix that up before the final. I mean, there's a little bit of time before the semifinals, so fingers crossed that that works out. Um, I mean, I enjoyed the performance. I think that she had, we talked about it before, the little costume drama that she had with her strap that kind of was a little distracting because clearly it wasn't something she could leave. Like she had to pull it back up. Um, so I don't know if that's going to be her final stage costume, but I
Hmm.
mean, it looked really good. I really liked the costume.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So Albania was like that, and they're also like going down in the Alps, which is so sad to hear.
Mm.
But yeah, let's see how
I
that.
think the other one that we have to mention a little bit is Lithuania, because I think for all of us, that was probably our biggest disappointment of the day.
For Yeah, I mean, I have this song I have this studio version, like the song in my top
Mm.
10, personal
Yeah.
top 10. But today it didn't even enter my top 10, like out of 14 songs, which is like a shame. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it was a song that I had just started to like more. Like it's still not in my top 10, but I mean, it's just started to like creep closer. And then seeing it today, there was some, I mean, she has a lovely voice, but she's giving us basically the same as what she did in the national final.
mhm.
But there were some major issues today that, I mean, many of the artists had issues with their headpieces. So many did. And a lot of them just pushed through. But you could really tell on Monica's face that it was like really upsetting her that these issues were happening. Like she just looked like she was completely thrown because of these issues. And I mean, I feel bad
Actually,
for her.
exactly. Like I was sad watching her. Like
Yeah.
honestly, that was so pessimistic. And I think Lithuania were done so dirty with the stage issue. Like
Yeah.
honestly, it's neither Monica's fault nor the delegation's fault. it is basically the host broadcaster and the like the organization's fault. Like
Mm.
this, they also said that this performance really relied on the LED side of the
Mm.
static rainbow. So at this point, they cannot use it. So they were forced to use those visuals on the big LED. And
Yeah, and it,
the thing is, this is a performance that requires really zoomed in shots. So if you really if you use faraway shots, it will look empty. But if
yeah,
you don't use them, you will not see the LEDs. So that's a really contradicting two
yeah,
factors.
yeah,
They were thrown between ripped apart between these two elements. Two aspects, I would say, and
mm.
I totally agree. She wasn't comfortable on stage. Like
No, no,
I, um, yeah, she was probably the act with the most hurt act by this
yeah,
stage thing. Yeah,
yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
and
Um,
I'm like at this point I'm anxious about the qualification. I
yeah.
honestly don't know what. Yeah,
I think outside of those, I don't think there was
maybe
any that,
Austria because that's vocally
excuse me,
that's
was
fine.
vocally a little bit of a
A
mess.
little, a little.
Um, I mean, Austria is so hard to comment on because the song itself is amazing.
I love the
And
song. I will
yeah,
put
exactly. The
hands down.
studio version as well is amazing. But the song is amazing. It's such a bop. The staging is great. Like I
Hmm.
really enjoy their staging. Lumix is great, but
The vocals are not there.
the vocals are not at the level they should be at. And today they were lucky that the background voices were complementing and lifting up Pia Maria, because alone I think she would have really struggled much more than we know. Like, okay, we noticed, but it would
Hmm.
have been a disaster without those backing
Yeah.
vocals.
Actually, with and without, like that,
Mm,
that when they were turned on so much, it was also not pleasant to hear,
yeah,
not pleasant to listen to. And then she also wanted them to be turned
turn
down.
down.
So that was a
Yeah.
good decision. The third take was actually okay. Like it
Yeah,
was
I didn't get to
competitive
see the third
Eurovision.
take because my internet decided to
Mm.
buffer, and
It was actually great. Not great, but it was
a big
satisfying.
improvement. Okay, that's good. Yeah, but other
But
than that,
other
I
than that,
think,
exactly. Other than that, we actually like there were some good countries. There were some okay countries. Overall, it was an okay day. I would say it's like
well, I
Greece
mean, we
was
had some we
the
had some good
standout.
surprises,
Yeah.
and we had some not so good surprises. But yeah, Greece was the clear winner of the day. That's for
Hmm.
sure.
I mean, we can probably get better days than this,
Yeah,
honestly. But let's see, let's see. I mean, we have some couple of days ahead of us, so I'm pretty excited for that.
yeah, absolutely. All right.
Okay, so
So
thank you everyone for watching us.
yeah,
And
thanks
if you like
everyone.
our content, please don't forget to follow us on YouTube and on Instagram. We'll be covering the contest till the end, actually. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're
I'm
back.
not gone. Okay, so two of the team members are going to Turin actually
Yeah,
next.
well, Sarah's there now. Sarah's based in Turin,
That's
but
true.
I'm going to be joining her from next Thursday, so looking forward to that.
Exactly. Well put together. And yeah, other than that, 12 points go to you. Yeah. So thank you, Rin, for joining, and
No,
see you
thanks, Khan.
tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Bye.
See you.